brothers and sisters. In this meeting, we try to understand the word of Allah. We try to understand the message Allah Azza wa Jal sent it to the humankind. And this is the most important message because it's 100% true. It is 100% valuable. It is the way to endless happiness or the way of endless of suffering. For this reason, we have to understand the book of Allah as much as we could. And I will tell you a fact, how much you will get, how much you will see, how much you are poor, how much you go in very high speed, how much you feel, how you are back. It is similarly like someone swimming in the ocean. When you are on the seashore, you see the ocean. But when you enter the ocean, when you swim more and more, you will see the ocean huge, bigger and bigger. And you feel how a lot of things, and you feel how you are poor, how you are weak. For this reason, we have to focus, we have to understand. And one of the most important thing that to know that the Quran is like a building. Is like a building. Everything connect to each other. There is nothing here and nothing there. But what I am saying now is different from what of most of the Muslims think today, but they don't say. They don't say. They said, oh, now the ayat talking about this. Suddenly, it talk with us about something else. Suddenly, it talk with, and he is shy. He is, how could I, this is the word of Allah. I believe this is the word of Allah. But inside my, I feel that everything is from different, we say, from every, there is the rose from every color, you know, and you make from it, no, rose from every color. But in reality, everything in the Quran connected, everything related, and some Mufassirin said that the Quran is like one story. Started with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, and ending with وَمِنَ الْجِنَّةِ مِنَ الْجِنَّةِ وَالنَّاسِ. It is one story connected to each other. What we are going to do today to focus on this about the ayat will explain. We reach the ayat number 66 in Surah Al-An'am. وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً. Allah Azza wa Jal give you lessons in the cattle, in the animals, the camel, the cow, the sheep. إِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهِ. We provide you out of what lies in their bellies, in their bellies, bellies, bellies. From what in their bellies, between blood and feces, blood and you know, when the animal eat the grass, it will be in the stomach. This is the farth. من بين فرث ودم. Dam is blood, and farth is this feces, this excretion. So from this feces and blood, from this and this, we give you pure milk, pleasant for those who drink. So this is the ayah. Allah Azza wa Jal you have in the kettle a lessons, you have a science, you have many important things. We give you from her, what is in her bellies, from the feces and the blood. We gave you a pure milk, pleasant to you when you drink it. This is the ayah. The second ayah talking about the dates, the grapes, and what we're doing with this. We will go to this ayah, and in this ayah is something very important. And in the other ayah, he told us about the bees and about the honey. And before this ayah, the ayah number 65, Allah told us about the water, about the rain. If someone look, okay, what is the connection between the rain and the milk and the honey and the wine? He mentioned also the wine here. What is the connecting between all of these? Really, if we try to focus on this ayat, we cannot understand what is the goal. But if we go back to the ayah number 64 and to see the main reason Allah sent down the book, وَمَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابِ, we didn't send you the book except for to clarify, to make it clear to the people what they are differed in, what they are differed about, and its guidance and mercy to believer. So this Quran is to clarify what we are differed about. What is the most important thing humanity differed about nowadays? God. And the people are two parties. Believer, different, it's okay, but believer and disbeliever. Believer and atheist. This is one of great difference. And all these ayat to give us proof about the existence of God, to give us clear lessons about how Allah control everything in this cosmos and in this universe. And Allah said, Wallah anzala min as-sama'i ma'an. Okay, if we start the ayah from anzala min as-sama'i ma'an, He gave you from the heaven water. And we ask the people, how we get the water? From where the water? And someone will answer, okay, from the clouds. Okay, very good. And the clouds, from where they come? Oh, from the ocean, over the ocean. Because, how they come? Because the sun heating the water and evaporated the water, and then the wind coming and move this cloud. Oh, very nice. And who put the sun in the heaven and make the sun heat, and who send the wind? Because if the wind didn't come, the water will come back to the ocean. But we want to move this, and it's very difficult, to make bites. No. Allah, without any network, different situation. He take the water from here and distributed to many places without any pipe, without any network, without any. Oh, yes. Who did this? Harvard, evolution, Darwin, with full respect to all those. But who did this? Allah told us, Allah, the only lonely one who could do this. Allah who sent us the water from the heaven. One time there is a teacher. He is atheist, and he came to the student and he said, okay, you said Allah make the water, Allah make the rain. I will give you a test now to see how water happened. He bring an oven, he put a pot with the water, and he put a cover on and when the water started boiling, it come to the cover and it start to come again. And he said, look, this is the rain. Why you said Allah did this? And one of the students raised his hand. Yes. He said, okay, our teacher, if we didn't have a clever teacher brought to us an oven and brought to us a boat and brought, can we have this very small drops of water? So if we have this huge amount of rain and water all over the world, who bring the oven and who make the water? So Allah. So all these ayat reflect to us, give to us what we are different about. Is Allah exist or not? One example, two examples, three examples, four examples, endless of example about the existence of Allah. Allah sent down to us a water. فَأَحْيَا بِهِ الْأَرْضِ. Allah through the water give us life. Through the water give us the life. The life to plants, the life to lands, the life to grass, the life. Okay. Can we give life? No. Can we give life through our hospitals, through our medicines? No, we cannot give a life. Not to give a life, not to create a life. We cannot stop death. We cannot stop death. How to create life? So Allah who sent the water, Allah who give the life to the land. Another example. Allah gave you the milk. From where? From two dirty things, blood and the feces, and give you very pure milk. Do you know what? One time I visited very nice factory, and this factory take the milk of the cows and put it in a cans and put it in and send it. Do you know what? A lot of engineer, a lot of section, HR and director and general director and financing, and to design the bottle they put the milk inside it and how the sizes and how to weigh. And you know what? Just to put the milk in you need all this factory, all this engineer. How to create the milk, how to find the milk. So Allah give us this gift. And do you know what? It is an amazing factory. The cow is an amazing factory. How? Because this factory eat by itself. Go and bring, can you think that I have a factory to manufacture car? This factory go by itself, bring the metal and go and bring the plastic and the tire and then collect all of them. And at the end, it close itself and go and sleep in the cow, this moving factory, go and protect herself at the end of the day. But do you know what? What is unbelievable, which is very amazing. We have now something, really it make to me headache in this country. Till now, I didn't understand. Recycle. What should I put in the recycle and what I should? Till now, it make headache. No, this is, you shouldn't put in this. Okay, I'll take it. Where should put it in my pocket or where should I put this? This is not here and not, okay. Do you know what? This factory, do you know how we recycle it? We make very nice party with food, and after this factory end, Bismillah, Allahu Akbar, and we cook it. And can you imagine that there is a company make to you computer, and after this computer end, and you don't throw it in the garbage, it is chocolate, you can eat it. Can you imagine this? Oh. So this factory of milk, after it done, after many years, what will happen? This factory we will eat it. and we will make from it biryani, and we make barbecue, and we make hamburger, and we make, from this factory. Can you imagine that there's an old car? Okay, it's done. What we will do, we have a party. We have an old car today, and we will make... What is this design? This is what Allah Azza wa Jal told us. هذا خلق الله. This is the creation of Allah. فأروني ماذا خلق الذين من دونه. So let me see. Where is the creation of what is less than him? بل الظالمون في ضلال مبين. But the transgressor people, but the unjust people, they are in very great stray. They are very great misleading. They are away from the straight way. And in another ayah, Allah Azza wa Jal told us, وَتَرَى الْجِبَالَ تَحْسَبُهَا هَامِدَةً. You look to the mountain and you think that it is fixed. وَهِيَ تَمُرُّ مَرَّ السَّحَابِ. But the mountain is moving like the clouds. How the mountain moving like the cloud? Yes, because all the earth is moving. You know what? I have my daughter. It is like her grandmother. Just she sit in the car, 20 minutes and start to have nausea. Anytime she get into the car, she have this nausea. 8 billion, 9 billion in this big spaceship, in this big car, in this big airplane, but no one feel nausea. No one feel when the car move, when the airplane took off, all of us feel. But when the earth moving more faster than any of these, we didn't feel. What is this? It is sun Allah. It is manufactured by Allah. It is done by Allah. الذي أتقن كل شيء, who make everything in perfect way. Surely He is the all aware about what we do. So all these ayat to give us how should talk to the people don't believe, to the people doesn't believe, to the people don't accept that Allah exists. But of course, not the gods we have in the markets today. The gods in the markets today, I am the first atheist. If it is mountain, and if it is trees, and if it is a human, and if it is animals, and I am the first atheist. But if He is the one who created everything, if He is the one who manufactured everything, if He is the one, I am not the first believer, because the prophets as messengers, I am from the believer in Him. So, وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً. We gave you from these two dirty things, the blood and the feces, we give you this nice drink. And the cow at the beginning, and after few days, it give her child special material. It is not milk. This material is for immunity. In this material, all type of vaccines. Last week I take a vaccine. 3 days I am in the bed. But the child take this vaccine from Allah and he feel nothing. He will feel very active. What is this? And do you know what? This milk is not coming only from one types of creation. It is from many types of creation. The mother give her son this immunity. For this reason, before that they said, okay, the mother shouldn't give milk, breast her child for a while. But now they go back that it is the best immunity. If the child didn't take the milk from his mother, he will be in a disease, he will be in very bad situation for long time. So this is the milk. من بين فرث ودم, from this feces and from blood. And you know what? Believe me, every word we need many times just to explain it. Blood. Blood. Oh. How many pages told us about blood disease? Thousands? Thousands. Thousands of pages just to tell us about what? Blood disease. And you know, all the blood has what we call in the center nucleus, except the red one without nuclear. And this nuclear responsible about everything. How this is how Allah created. And you know, till now, we have thousands and thousands of pages, and we still, the doctors say, what is this disease? It is from unknown source. They don't say we don't know, because there is no disease without unknowns. Every disease, there is something caused this disease, but they don't want to say we don't know. We say that it is from unknown source. All these studies, all these university, until now, we cannot understand. I don't know. Can we say that we understand blood completely 100%? Just blood, we couldn't understand 100%. Now, we couldn't make the natural milk. We don't know how this milk becoming like this situation. You know, Allah let us watch His miracles now in this ayat in liquids, water, milk, the juice and the honey. You know, all of these is different milk, and different milk coming from the same material. They eat the same, they see, but it is completely different. The milk between the water, between the honey, between the juice and the other thing. So Allah Azza wa Jal told us about the milk. And if we would like to just stop a little about the milk, to see that in this amazing liquid, it's around 91% water. And in this water, there are a lot of many important things, minerals, vitamins, many different fat. And this fat in the milk, it should be where? In the end of the milk. But we see the fat is on the top. Furthermore, it's heavy. This is what we call cream. What we call this? The cream. The cream should be down. But it is because Allah make this, the mass of it is lighter than the mass of the liquid. So it becoming on the top. Because if it is down, we cannot remove it. We cannot, but we need to use it for our sweet and for many important things. So it is coming to the up. So this milk, as I said, has many things, many minerals like calcium, like phosphor, and you know how this minerals, how this vitamin A, B, C, all of these vitamins, how it is very, very important. Who teach this device to take these minerals from the blood? Who teach? Who teach to take this, not this? Who teach it to take this and this and this? Who teach it to take and make different liquid to give the child an immunity and to give? You know, if you imagine about of this, we cannot say that all of this happening by itself. And this is how should we help our child not to become a rejecter or disbeliever, how to convince the disbeliever, how to convince the people who reject the existence of the God. I have in the youth class, in the Arabic class, I have young boy, he's 10, 12, and the teacher start to talk something wrong about Islam. And he said, no, teacher, you are wrong. How? He said this and this and this. And she said, oh, you are knowing very well. And thanks God, he is blonde with blue eyes. She cannot distinguish that he is not American. Yani he is typical. And she said, oh, you know very well. So every time, okay, come and you tell your friends, you tell. And now he became the teacher. He became the teacher to the class. Anything about Islam, anything about, he will answer and he will talk and he will say. And this is the idea that we should understand how Allah Azza wa Jal teach us. You know, the scholar later on bring what we call this science to convince about the existence of God, but bring them from the Greek philosophy. Really, this is okay for someone who studying Sharia, okay, but we need the way of Allah to convince the atheist. And this is the way how we convince them. وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. Now, ayah number 67, I will talk about one point, and inshallah we will continue next week the rest of the ayah. Allah said in this ayah, and from the fruits of date, palms, and the grape, you take wines, and you obtain intoxicant and good things. Sakaran really wine. Sakaran is a wine. وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا and good rizq. Sakaran and good rizq. Wine and good rizq. What does that mean? That means the wine is not good rizq. This is the first nice sign that wine is not good. But he didn't say don't drink. He didn't say stop. You see how Allah is nice with his servant, how Allah start to, this is how we should deal with the people. This is the way, but now, do you know what's happening today? Okay, do you want to be Muslim? Okay, open your notebook. One, stop your bank account. Okay, don't meet Janet anymore. Okay, don't drink any. Okay, don't eat. Okay, don't. We give him this list, and he said, okay, Islam is perfect, but really I couldn't do it. To be honest with you, I couldn't do it. Of course, he couldn't do it because you put on his burden 100 kilogram. He can carry this 100 kilogram, but after he trained himself and after he strains his muscle, he can. But now it's a crime to ask him to carry this. It will break his back. Look how Allah taught us. He said at the beginning, so you will have from this date and grape, and you will have sakaran, the wine, wa rizqan hasana, and good rizq. So this is the second time. Later on told them, don't pray when you are drunkard. Don't pray. When you want to pray, maybe you drink, but you are not drunk. This is the second step. At last, they came to the Prophet, oh Rasulullah, there is something wrong, someone recite, and now Allah revealed to them, إنما الخمر والميسر والأنصاب رجس من عمل الشيطان فاجتنبوه. Do you know this will happen in the Medina? Do you know how much? After 16 years, after 17 years of Bi'tha of the Prophet. Can you imagine? Today we want Mr. Jack or Mr. David or Mr. or Mrs. to be from the beginning in the best situation. For this reason, it is very difficult to become to and be a Muslim. We start with one word. We start with one word. This word in one side and everything in the other side. Everything in the other side. This word is La ilaha illallah. There is a God and He is one. That's it. That's it. And this is how Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he sent the Romanian king his message that تعالوا إلى كلمة سواء بيننا وبينكم. Come to one word between us and you. ألا نعبد إلا الله ولا نشرك به شيئا. Only to worship Allah and not to associate with Him any other God. This is how. This is one time a person told me, oh, if you said this, Shaykh, we should make 100,000. I said, why not? But if we make it difficult to Muslim. Today, it's difficult to Muslim because we understand our religion in a wrong way. Some scholars said, oh, this ayat mansukha. Mansukha, that replaced. Yes. Why Allah left it in the Quran? Why didn't? If there is no need for it, why? Allah keep it in the Quran to give us how to go step by step. How to go. And when you see the person accepted and the person asks you, what can I do now? Okay, now you do this. Okay, what can I do? You give him. And this is how Rasulullah, through 25 years, until Allah sent to them, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم. After 25 years, day and night with the Prophet, until they have, today we want to, from the first minute, اليوم أكملت لكم دينكم. Really, it's impossible. So, all these ayat is to teach us, all these ayat to teach our children how to deal with the rejecter, how to deal with the atheist. May Allah give you khair and afiyah. May Allah accept from all of you. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Al-Fatiha. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم أعنا على دوام ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك ولا تجعلنا يا إلهنا يا مولانا من الغافلين. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.